Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. I am extremely excited about this new project that we are about to take place in. But I'm also excited about a new team member we have. You guys know it's been a while since Brian hadn't been there, so through that time I've been sifting through people trying to find the right candidate. So come on up here, Gio. This is the new member of Autosauce. This is Gio. He'll be helping us out here around the shop, and he'll be pretty much doing the majority of this project. We'll just be recording it. I'll be helping obviously in and out, and I'll be tuning it and whatnot. But let me just get to it and tell you guys what we're doing. This is a completely stock, we moved some boxes. This is a completely stock D16 Y8, and it's got AC, power steering, and it's going from stock to not. So we're going to take this out. I'm going to fully build the engine. He's going to throw it back in. We're going to turbo it and get it on the dyno. Since it's going to be AC'd and all that, we're not obviously going for 500, but we are going for a decent amount of power. So we'll see what it makes. But he literally bought everything. So this customer has been in contact with me for about 2 months now. And in these boxes is literally everything you need. So we went through every scenario of any little thing that he possibly might need, and everything is here. So maybe a zip tie or two might be necessary, but we'll go from there and see. So anyways, things first, we're gonna go ahead and get the car on the lift. Gio's gonna go ahead and pull out the engine, and then we'll get it disassembled. And I'll go ahead and take it to the machine shop probably in the morning. Once he gets this done, we got a bunch of other projects that we're working on too. So kind of a good time to just get it to the machine shop, so that way we can get some other stuff knocked out. If you guys want to come over here, I'll show you what else I'm working on. We're having issues with communication to the map sensor. I already replaced that. Already swapped out the ECU, so I've already ruled out quite a few other things. Checked to make sure the ports were there on the throttle body, so just kind of working on that. I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day working on that. And I'm going to go ahead and tune it. So he's going to go ahead and pull the engine out of that, and then we'll get started on this build. But yeah, like I said, guys, there is literally everything is in these boxes here that we need to get it turbo, keep AC, and power steering. So this will be a fun project. I know you guys have been dying for some single cam content. So this will be fun, since we know I don't have enough time to work on my project because I'm working on everybody else's project. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. So I figured we just check in on Gio, see where he's at on this single dingle. Looks like you're pretty much ready. You just gotta take down the mounts, right?
I take out the motor mounts, AC compressor, a couple of other wiring harness, and some hoses. We'll be ready to go.
Heck yeah. I took the RSX off the dyno. I had a Camaro SS. It was actually a 2022, newest car I've ever tuned, obviously, because it's brand new. It was just coming in, it just wanted to get a tune intake on it. It was nothing major. So I put it on HP tuners. We just got her tuned up, and she was running pretty. I should have recorded it, but once I started, I kind of didn't want to pick up the camera. There it is. There is the final number. It's 407 and 445 foot-pounds of tow. But that thing was pretty sweet. So he's just gonna finish up on that. I'm gonna get back on the RSX. Yeah, still chasing issues with it. So I've checked basically everything. I've checked the map sensor. Obviously I made sure that was good. Checked the computer, made sure that was good. Checked my signal reference coming from the sensor, was good. But it is reading really weird in Honda. Throttle position sensor, I tried to calibrate it, does not want to go past like 7%. Mess with the throttle position sensor itself, made sure it was in the right way, made sure it was the right throttle position sensor. It was all working fine. So I tried taking out the map sensor, making sure that it had vacuum coming from that port. I also ran on its own dedicated line. Still wasn't doing anything. Car's just running really rich. Regardless of how much fuel I take out of it, the car just wants to dump fuel. So Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So just chasing gremlins. I'm sure I'll probably get it figured out here shortly. I'm gonna let him continue working on this engine. And we're gonna get to it. She is out. There ain't no engine in there, bruh.
Nope.
She out.
It's that time, man.
Yes, sir. Now we're gonna get it, not today, obviously. It's about time to go home. But we're gonna go ahead and get it all ripped down. I'm gonna go ahead and send her out to the machine shop, see what all the machine shop recommends. We'll get it done, and then she'll be back. I'll put it together as you guys have always seen me do, and then he'll go ahead and throw them in and turbo it and get it on the dyno. Alyssa's getting ready to paint this wall. Obviously, you guys know these walls are hideous in here. This one's especially. I hate recording on the dyno and seeing this wall. It looks absolutely hideous, but it is coming along. What color are you gonna paint this wall, dear? Orange? All right, so we're gonna have an orange wall here, and then you're gonna do one black or something like that, right?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to do all orange or orange, black, and white, or just orange and black. So I'm gonna kind of play with it and see what works best.
Definitely gonna take a bit of paint because these are wood walls, so it's definitely gonna absorb. I would do the staircase black. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be stepping on and stuff. Orange probably won't look too well. But she got that all cleared out today. Obviously, you guys know I cut that out, put it over there. So we're just trying to get all organized, right, Gio?
Yep.
But I got a hella projects tomorrow. I got to go ahead and put a Type S oil pump on that, get it ready, so you can do the K swap. There's an EP3 with the K20 in it. We're gonna put the K20 A4 in it. There's a JDM K20 A4, the good in. So obviously, as you guys learned on the Civic, that red hatch we did, all this has to come out. We got to change that out with the old stuff that comes on the EP3, so it'll all fit. The power steering pump and, or not the power steering pump, the ¿cómo se llama? The alternator and all that stuff. The water pump changes, water pump housing. So that will be for another day. Still having some issues with the RSX. Haven't finished figuring it out. Probably will figure it out in the morning. Just gonna keep messing with it. Probably won't sleep tonight thinking about this car. That's usually how it works when you got a problem car. But the spark plugs now were completely fouled out, so I just cleaned them up and I'm gonna put them back in and hope for the best. But just chasing some issues. I know I'll figure it out like I always do. But as always, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call the video there. Thank you for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.